Welcome to Hey Dr. Sue. So people submit their sex questions to me anonymously, and once a week I post one question and one answer. Do you have a sex question you've always wanted answered? Go ahead and check out the description for information on how to submit it anonymously. This week's question is, will masturbating frequently, 3 times a week, make it harder for you to orgasm with another person? Like, can masturbating too much make it less likely for you to orgasm with someone else because you're wearing it out too much? So, I've been going back and forth on how to answer this question because I feel like I can answer it in 2 different ways. So I've just decided I'm going to give both answers. Technically speaking, if you are masturbating frequently, you can't wear it out. But unless you're feeling a whole lot of fatigue from your masturbatory habits, masturbating frequently isn't going to make it harder to have an orgasm with another person. That's from a straightforward anatomy and physiology perspective. But there are a few things that are holding me back from saying, yep, that's your answer, we're done now. The first is what it is that you're masturbating to, if anything, because that could have an impact on your ability to orgasm with another person. If you were masturbating to a thought or an image or a sound, then it could possibly be hard to orgasm without those things. It's not that you can't orgasm with another person, it's more about not being able to orgasm without that specific thing. But if that's not an issue for you, then don't worry about it. The other thing is that when people masturbate, they tend to know the best way to reach their goal. So if they're trying to make it last, maybe do a little edging, they know how to touch themselves in a way that they can bring themselves just to the brink of orgasm and then back off so they can do it all again. And if you want to know more about edging, just submit a question. You can find a link to that in the description of the video. Or maybe someone wants to get off really fast, so they know the best ways of getting themselves off in the shortest time possible. Another person probably doesn't know your body the way you know your own. So if they're not touching you in a way that you need at that moment, it can make it more difficult to orgasm. But the issue here isn't being caused by the fact that you masturbated. It's being caused by the fact that you're not getting the kind of touch you want or need in the moment. If this is the issue, then this can be pretty quickly addressed by telling them what you want. And you can do this either verbally by telling them what you want them to do, or you can do it non-verbally by guiding their hand or mouth and or sex toy to the spot you want, and then helping show them the specifics you may need in terms of speed or pressure or direction. Or you could simply show them by masturbating in front of them. So the answer to the question is that no, masturbating 3 times a week shouldn't make it harder to orgasm with your partner. But there's one more issue I need to talk about before I end this, and that's guilt and or shame. If you feel like you're masturbating too much and feel guilt or shame about it, then that could be a problem. It can make it harder to orgasm with someone else or even by yourself. And how much is too much is really subjective, but just for the record, I don't think that 3 times a week is too much. If your partner is uncomfortable with you masturbating and you're feeling guilty about what you do when they're not around, then that could be an issue. The guilt could make it harder for you to orgasm when you're with your partner. So theoretically, masturbating 3 times a week should not have an impact on your ability to orgasm with another person. But if you're finding that it does, try to figure out if it's because you're feeling guilty or feeling tired, or if it's just that the other person just isn't quite doing what you need them to do. Until next time, be safe and have fun. Did you like that video? If so, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll know when new videos come out. Also check out the description to find out how to find me on Instagram, Medium, and Threads. And make sure to check the description for links where you can submit your own sex question.